Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to be present at the dedication of the National Baseball Museum and the Baseball Hall of Fame. I should like to dedicate this museum to all America, to lovers of good sportsmanship, healthy bodies, keen minds, for those are the principles of baseball.
A baseball museum and Hall of Fame was the brainstorm of Cooperstown native Stephen Clark, businessman and philanthropist.
Well, my grandfather was not only a philanthropist and an art collector, but he was a visionary. He also believed deeply in institution building and making institutions relevant to the community.
In 1939, crowds gathered in Cooperstown for the induction of baseball's first Hall of Famers. The next year, a new tradition was added, the annual Hall of Fame game at Doubleday Field. Stepping up to the plate for the Boston Red Sox, young Ted Williams hit 2 home runs, but the Sox lost 10-9 to the Chicago Cubs.
When I watched him play, it looked like some great artist performing. He could hit that ball so hard and so far. He was the greatest hitter that I have ever seen.
To Williams, batting was a science. This box of balls corresponds to the strike zone, a rectangular space from chest to knees. Williams himself assigned a number to each ball, representing what his batting average would be if the pitch passed through that area of his strike zone.
As a hitter, which was his obsession, no contemporary was as good, that's for sure.
1941 was an exciting year for baseball fans. Ted Williams was nearly unstoppable, achieving an impressive .406 batting average for the season. And Joltin' Joe DiMaggio of the Yankees had a 56-game hitting streak. In December of that year, Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. Williams and DiMaggio went to war.
When the Second War began, people wanted the game of baseball to be stopped, but the president says no. President Roosevelt said, we need baseball.
Over 500 ball players went to war from the majors over that 4-year period.
The war years gave the farm team experiment, begun by the Cardinals, the opportunity to prove itself. The idea was to buy minor league teams, sign raw, unproven ball players, and develop them. The strategy paid off big. In the '42 World Series, the Cardinals, led by Stan the Man Musial, blew past the Yankees in 5 games.
You ask a 60-year-old guy in St. Louis, Stan the Man is the man for him and always will be.
The Cardinals went on to win the 1944 and 1946 World Series, where they faced Ted Williams and his Red Sox. But the Cardinals clinched the crown when Enos Slaughter made his famous mad dash from first base to home.
Slaughter is off and running with a pitch. Walker lines a hit to left center. Slaughter comes.
It was Slaughter's second World Series appearance, and Williams' last. But no one respected hard-nosed hustling more than Williams.
Because ball players are not born great. They're not born hitters or pitchers or managers, and luck isn't the key factor. No one has come up for a substitute for hard work.
In his 1966 Hall of Fame induction speech, Williams, now a veteran of 2 wars and an official baseball immortal, challenged baseball's racist history.
And I hope that someday the names of Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson in some way can be added as a symbol for the great Negro players that are not here only because they were not given a chance.
I've never felt because African Americans were kept out of it, it wasn't America's game. I think of America as all of us together. African American players were playing. They were playing in the Negro Leagues. They were playing baseball in the Negro Leagues.